Hi guys, how is everybody? Brilliant. So let me know when, if you could just let me know who's here, that would be brilliant. Yeah, so if you could just let me know who's here so that I know I've got you on WhatsApp. If you're new to WhatsApp or you need to, you need the number, then let me know. So the WhatsApp is plus. Salut Nina, so I've got your WhatsApp, that's fine. Brilliant. So if you're joining the class and you've never done it before, okay, don't be afraid. I will give you translation at your level. You don't need to be at the same level as everybody else. Hi, Sam. If you want to add WhatsApp, if you don't have WhatsApp, it's not intimidating. You just need to add it as an application. Hi, Dee, nice to see you. The lady with a nice voice. So there's my WhatsApp. Lee, you've made it back in time. That's great. Brilliant. So let's just add a little bit of light. Brilliant. So how was your swimming, Lee? I hope it was well. J'espère que ça s'est bien passé. So Lee, your first one is, so this is for Lee, okay? After having been swimming, Lee hurried himself and he was able to get here on time. Don, if you want to join, that's absolutely fine. You need to WhatsApp me so I know you've got your J'adore, that's absolutely lovely. Can you just send me a WhatsApp to the number that's there? Okay. Sam, can you give me somewhat worrying that Luke is so enthusiastic, given that it's a Sunday. That's for Sam. Jenny, by all means, WhatsApp me. Send me the number 07899 732 838. I will give you translation that you need to send me. What you do is you then speak. You then say what you need to do. Right. So Lee has had Dee. Okay. Luke, this week I was thinking of you when someone asked me what I think of the situation in France. Now that seems quite long, Dee, but I'm basically asking you, I was thinking of you when someone asked me as an action, what, when it's not a question, I think present tense of the situation in France. That's for Dee, all right? J'adore. Do you have WhatsApp? Yes or no? Okay. So basically what you do is you send me a message on WhatsApp. Yeah, okay. 07899 732 838. I then give you some French to do, and you send me your voice recording of you doing it. We don't type in this class anymore. We use our voices, okay? Lovely. And I then play it and listen to it and correct the sound, all right? Claire is here, brilliant. Claire has got, Luke, I have eaten my breakfast quickly because I wanted, which is a mental verb, that's all I'm going to say, to be here for our class. That's for Claire. Okay? Right. Right. I've got a lot. Ben, I've got as well. Ben, let me really be quickly. Ben, I've got, so talking to plural. So Ben, I want, don't eat them. They're mine. Your ones are in the fridge. Fridge. You're doing my head in. You're annoying me. Leave them. That's for Ben. Okay. Anybody else not had one who's WhatsApped me? Dee Dee has got one. Right, who's just sent me a hi? Who is one America 714-804-2561? Who is this? With all due respect, who is this? Yeah. Who is this? Is this Don? Okay. Nina, you've got one. So Nina's got, I need something not using besoin, using the F word, so that I can so I can do the class, and then say it again, so that I can take part in the class. Good, that's for Nina. Good. Anybody else that wants one? Alex, great. Alex, WhatsApp me, and I will give you one. Alex is, I just arrived because I was busy. I have had a mega busy week. What's new? Right, that's for Alex, right. Good. So let's start listening. So Lee. After having been swimming, Lee hurried himself and he was able to get here on time. But I haven't got your translation, Lee. I haven't got it. You haven't done it. Claire? Right, Claire, so I haven't got anybody's translation yet. People are working away, good. So like I said, this is how it works. I don't want just typing, because typing is just a pain in the ass. It hasn't come through. It hasn't come through, guys. It hasn't come through. Not yet. Why do we have an exclamation mark? Calm the fuck down. No, it hasn't come through. Interesting. Why has this not come through? Right, they've all just come through. So off we go. In the order I got them. Sam, have I sent you one, Sam? Right, so Sam, what is the golden rule? You've just fucked up. Tell me what the English was first. Yeah, I'm not going to remember or scroll back up. I'm going to have to scroll back up now. It's somewhat worrying that Luke is so enthusiastic given that it's a Sunday. So you've given me. Good. So here's the correct version. It's somewhat worrying. So when you talk about emotions, you can either do two things. You can say that thing worries you, or it is worrying. So it's somewhat worrying. Worrying would be inquiétant. Yeah, inquiétant. So c'est plutôt inquiétant. Somewhat will be the same word as instead. C'est plutôt inquiétant que Luc soit si enthousiaste. Yeah, the TH will be a hard TH. Guys, excited, try not to use excité all the time. It isn't purely sexual. That's a fallacy. That's what loads of people say. Oh, if you say excité, it means excited sexually in French. It means physically excited. So calm down, you know, ne t'excite pas. So yeah, enthousiaste is one of our go-tos for excited. So c'est plutôt inquiétant que Luc soit aussi enthousiaste, vu que c'est dimanche. Yeah, given that it's Sunday, given that if you were using it in a more formal situation, would be étant donné que. Yeah, this is a lovely one for you A-level people, given that. So given that the government wants to, you know, étant donné que, but that would be that. So c'est plutôt inquiétant que Luc soit. Guys, doing why the emotion is going to give you the subjunctive. Can you all email me at the end of the class on this email, and I will send you the videos on the subjunctive as to why. All right. So your next one, Sam, then is having gotten rid of gotten rid of one. I need to get myself another one. That's Sam. Next up. Yes, people need to say who they are. I've had a WhatsApp from, hi, I'm sorry I'm late. Can I still join the class? Who are you? Let me know who you are. Of course you can. Okay. Right. Lovely. Lee? Right, so Lee's just given me, so Lee was supposed to give me, after having been swimming, Lee hurried himself. So you've just given me, après, we could also say, après avoir fait de la natation, okay? When Kabine, if you just grow the fuck up, I will quite happily say it for you. So if you're here to do some French, fine, okay? Après avoir, ok? C'est après avoir nagé ou après avoir fait de la natation, ok? Lee s'est dépêché, reflexive past, excellent. Why do I need remem? I've dealt with himself by making it reflexive. Do you all understand? You don't need remem if you've already done a reflexive, okay? And he was able to get here on time. Il a pu is head lice. What is this pronunciation of P-U? And I also want he's been able to do that again for me, pronouncing the first bit properly, and say the last sentence 3 times using pouvoir, using arriver, and using réussir. So you're going to use the P, using, so guys in the A-level, to be able to do something, you can use pouvoir to do it, you can use réussir to do it, and you can use arriver to do it. So Lee, your job is to say the first one properly, après avoir, with the link, and then to achieve it in the last sentence with those 3 verbs. That's for Lee to be cracking on with. Right, next one. Right, next up we've got Ben's recording. Next up is Don. Don, have I given you something to do? Have I given you something to do, Don? I can't remember. I don't think I have. Don. Sorry, I forgot you. I need to remember you. Off you go, that's for Don. Right, Claire, we've got Claire there. So, Claire, you didn't tell me in English what you were given to say. Can you all, when you do the recording, send what you've just given me to say, please? Please, 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 please. So, Claire, I have eaten breakfast quickly because I wanted to be here for our class. Right, so far, Claire, you said, j'ai mangé ma petit déjeuner. If you're saying petit déjeuner correctly, I might add, well done, is it going to be ma or is it going to be a different gender? Have a think. I can't hear quickly. Where's quickly, Claire? So I wanted to be here for our class, Claire. There's the last bit is missing. Also think, Claire, what do we say? So your number one thing last week was to understand pronouns. Your one thing this week, Claire, is to remember, this goes for anybody else that doesn't get it. If you hear have or has in English, you are going to use the passé composé. Yeah, you're going to use j'ai mangé. If you hear was, were, or used to, you are going to use the imperfect. Okay, that's categorically the case. If you hear single verb, so I danced, for example, single verb in the past. Okay, if it's your go-to is going to be the passé composé, unless you've got repetition. Let me write it out. mental repetition, description. Sorry, those of you that are waiting. Mental state, or after the word it. So in other words, I wanted is one word in the past. So you decide whether you're going to use the 1, 2, 3 or the 1, 2, and you have another little go filling in those gaps. Okay. When you send me French, guys, can you remember you're one of several? Please, 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 can you just remind me the English first? Good. Hi, Olivia. I haven't got anything for you. Olivia, could you just quickly tell me your level? Because I don't know your level, so I can give you something inappropriate. Tell me your level as fast as you can. You can type it in the board or you can type it on WhatsApp. Nina? Good. So Nina's told me in English, I need something so that I can do the class. I need something so that I can take part in the class. Okay? So, two things. That was very nice and not bad. Let's talk about what's good. So, il me faut quelque chose is a lovely way of saying I need plus a noun. So fine with you, j'ai besoin de quelque chose, but il me faut plus a noun is lovely. So il me faut quelque chose. So that I can, subjunctive, pour que plus subjunctive. So Nina has beautifully given me pour que je puisse, subjunctive of the verb pouvoir, faire. And she said faire le cours, and she's pronounced the OU properly. Not cure, cours. Cure is like a cure, like if you're ill, yeah, or a cure-dent, it's like a toothpick. And then I asked her for so that I can take part. And she's correctly translated part as partie, because it's a compound. But in French, we don't say prendre partie, Claire. We say faire partie, okay? And also, Claire, if you... sorry, I do apologize, Nina. Also, Nina, if you've just said pour que je, you're going to be using the subjunctive next, not the infinitive. So if you said pour plus the infinitive, fine. Pour faire partie, fine. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. But if you're going to say pour que je, you're going to need the subjunctive. So go again, do the last bit again using pour que properly with faire partie. Off you go. So guys, to take part is faire partie, not to prendre partie, okay? Partie spelled P-A-R-T-I-E. Olivia, we've got before starting it, Luke wanted to know her level. He had forgotten it. That's for Livia. All right. Alex? I've just arrived because I was busy. I have had a mega busy week. What's new, Luke? Lovely. Lovely. So some great stuff and a couple of stuff we can improve. So firstly, flow through it. Try and make it a little bit less robotic. So you gave me. Good. So the first sentence is marvelous. So je viens d'arriver. Can I remind you all that I've just done some shit, not done a shit, which is what our little pest earlier would have liked to have heard me said. Is I come from plus the infinitive. So je viens d'arriver. Yeah, link it. Go into the vowels, Alex. Je viens d'arriver parce que j'étais occupé. To be busy as a person is occupé. Yeah. Your week is chargé. Yeah, or that's generally better than occupé. So you are occupé, your week is chargé or plein. Yeah. So lovely. I put mega in on purpose. Okay. So mega is talking about the adjective. Yes, I've had a mega busy week. J'ai eu, nice tense note that we're saying I have had. Yeah, I've had, j'ai eu, not j'avais. Une semaine hyper chargée, méga chargée, archi chargée, super chargée. So these depend on what generation you're from. I would say hyper. Some people younger than me would say archi. Some people would say mega, but that's a bit 90s for me. Some people older than me would say super. I guess it's like the word wicked in English. Some people say, oh man, it's wicked. And to other people, that's ridiculous. That younger people than myself might say fat, P-H-A-T. Yeah. And then in a couple of years, that will probably be seen as passe and dated. So you need to have half an ear for what people are using. You can't just learn book French. You've got to know some slang. So yeah, Sam, you're just too old. Sam, you're just not down with the kids. T'es pas branché, mec. T'es pas branché. PH fat, as in the street spelling of F-A-T. Lovely. So I'd like you to go again, Alex, and I'd like you to get all of that in properly. So using hyper or archi or whatever you've got before your adjective where it needs to go. Lovely. And just try and be a bit more fluid with it. Same thing again, and then I'll give you something new immediately afterwards. Good. Ben? Good. Ben has given me the full breakdown of what I gave him, which is lovely. Okay. I'm just going to say, don't eat them. They're mine. Your ones are in the fridge. You're doing my head in. Leave them. What a happy, happy phrase that is. So. Good. So don't eat them. Ne les mange pas. So what I'm getting at here, particularly for those of you who are writing, doing speaking exams, is when you do a command, you can start with either the verb or the single verb or the plural verb. So eat, mange, eat, plural, manger. Yeah. If you have got a to verb, you just drop the S. So if I said mange, exclamation mark, I'll ask Sam, he likes exclamation marks earlier. Je vais demander à Sam, il a beaucoup aimé les points d'exclamation tout à l'heure. Tout à l'heure, you need the, you just drop the S. If you say eat it, so there's only two things a command can start with. A command can start with the verb or a command can start with the ne. So if you say eat it, so in a normal sentence, you eat it, tu le manges. Yeah, that's the indicative. That's the sentence saying you are eating it. Eat it is mange-le, mange-la. Yeah. Notice if we transfer a person to the after the verb, it changes format sometimes. So you wake up, tu te réveilles. Wake yourself up, réveille-toi. Yeah, we can't say réveille-toi. If you say you touch me, tu me touches. Touch me, touche-moi, touche-moi. So you would move, it would become me and te would become moi and toi. If you've got a negative, and you know me, I'm always saying you can drop the ne conversationally, but not written down and not in certain grammatical places. This is one of the grammatical places. If you just have one verb with no pronoun, it's kind of okay. Mange pas, touche pas. But if you're saying, it's nice to say ne mange pas, ne touche pas. But if you're saying don't eat it, ne le mange pas, ne le touche pas, ne te réveille pas, don't wake up. Notice, guys, that I'm not actually moving my reflexive. I'm not moving my pronoun. It's staying where it was before the verb because I started with the ne. So in other words, commands, you either go command, word, verb, then the pronoun, or you go ne, then the pronoun, then the command verb, then pas, or jamais, or plus, or whatever. If you'd like some examples on that included in your examples, let me know. But, however, that said, lovely. They're mine, ils sont les miens. Yeah, okay. Make sure that we know whether we're saying mien or mien. Often it will become ils sont miens, ils sont miennes. That's a bit like archaic, but that will happen. So if a vampire said, you are mine, yeah, it'd be vous êtes mienne. Yeah, that's feminine, that's sexist. That's me saying it was a male vampire devouring a female. It could be the other way around. Vous êtes mien. And being a vampire, they always tend to vouvoie everybody. Lovely. So your ones, les tiens. So be sure, Ben, whether you're saying yen or yen. Yeah. Yeah, ils sont les tiens, les siens, les miens, les, whatever, yen or yen. Be very clear where you are, okay? Tu m'énerves, Ben, not tout. Tout is all. Yeah, so tu m'énerves. Yeah, you're doing my head in. What's the phrasal verb? Okay, which is you're doing my head in. Tu me fais chier. You're making me shit. Pardon to keep talking about shit today, but that is the French expression for you're pissing me off. Yeah, tu me fais chier. All right, you're doing my head in. Leave them. Leslie. So there with Leslie, Ben has said, okay, I need to start with the command and I put my pronoun afterwards. Leslie. You leave them, tu les laisses. Yeah, that's the sentence saying you are leaving them. Don't leave them, ne les laisse pas. Okay, good. So Ben's would be, I'm rather satisfied with the progress Ben has made, as long as he makes an effort. That's for Ben. Next up. Oh, a sea of green, right? I need it faster from you now, Lee. Breathe in. Après avoir fait de la natation, I think we can aim for speed with you. No, il a pu is got nothing to do with French. Firstly, Lee, we never stress the correction. We don't go il a pu because it's going to just give us a crazy sound. We'd say it normally. Whether we're saying il a pu, which is wrong, or il a pu, we say it normally. As Sam will tell you, Sam is very competent grammatically now. If I get a correction, I don't want someone showing me. I can bloody hear the correction. I can hear it. I can hear if it's right or wrong. Don't train yourself to speak in a false way. Il a pu le, whatever, say it normally, okay? Il est arrivé. Don't say il est arrivé. You can say it, but you certainly right. My issue there is not you saying il est arrivé rather than il est arrivé. My issue is not the link. My issue is the fact that you went il est arrivé because we don't stress auxiliaries. We never stress auxiliaries. We never stress them. We don't stress them. All right. And what was on time? À l'heure. All right. So next one for Lee. I'm going to try. I realize that Luke is trying to get me to improve my accent. It's getting better, but I need to have a look at a few of his videos. That's for Lee. Next up. Sorry if we haven't got around to you yet, but the point is that you learn from everybody else's stuff as well. We've got Sam. Right, Sam. If we use the expressions in the past, having, okay, let's go with the basic avoir. We have two choices. We have après avoir plus past participle, or we have the somewhat more, slightly a higher register, ayant, but that allows us to change character. So let's say, after eating the cake, having eaten the cake, après avoir mangé le gâteau versus ayant mangé le gâteau. If we did both of those with être, Sam, what would we have? Après être or en étant, which is the gerund of the verb to be. So your combo there was a sick, twisted hybrid, a chimera. It wasn't one or the other. So go again and think which one. In fact, just to push you, because it's great you've got access to both, do both. What grammar am I going to need if I'm using after having? Think of après être. Yeah, it's fine to be a reflexive verb with the après être. It's fine to be an ABC verb, which is part of what you've recognized. But if I'm using en étant, think how I'm going to do that. Again, that might need a pronoun before it. So give me both versions, not a sick, twisted lab experiment of a Franken sentence. Okay? Good. It's coming. It's a high-level mistake, but it's coming from. It's still a mistake. All right. Claire Bear. So I've eaten my breakfast fast because I wanted to. Yeah. Good. So Claire has given me. I've eaten my breakfast quickly. J'ai mangé mon petit. Now it's a very common error. Now this word or this word, petit and petite. All right. Don't ever say petit. That's muscle memory from English. Petit cash. So Claire, yours was half and half. Petit, like Just think, how would you say je, le? So petit, petite. Yep, okay. Petit déjeuner, mon petit déjeuner. Good, okay. Rapidement exists, but more commonly is vite. Better is vite. Yeah, okay. Good. No, Claire, so basically, I'm saying this, Claire. Uncle Luke is cross again. I categorically told you, and I typed it out. And I don't type grammar out on this thing for many people, but I did for you. So I'm cross. What did I say? I said, if you've got have or has, you will categorically go into your 1, 2, 3 tense, your passé composé. So if I said, Sam has danced all night, Sam a dansé toute la nuit. No one is saying, well, hang on, let's do it in order. So Sam has danced all night. Sam a dansé. Sam has danced. Yeah, Sam a dansé, whatever. Sam was dancing. Sam used to dance. Sam dansait. We're going into the imperfect Claire because we've got was, were, or used to, and the formation of that is just the A for everybody A, apart from Eon and EA for the nous and nouveau. If you hear was, were in English, that is going to be your bastard conjugation, without fail. If you are in the middle no man's land, where you've got Sam danced, how many words am I hearing there? Just one in the past, like I wanted. So when you hear one word in the past in English, in other words, you don't have or has, and you don't have was, were, used to, or even, you don't have I had danced or Sam had danced, okay? Your first choice is to go 1, 2, 3. So if you had I wanted, I could forgive you for saying j'ai and then a word there. That is an option. You can say j'ai voulu. But more commonly, what did I say? So if you've got a single word and you don't go to the 1, 2, 3 on these occasions when you've got repetition. So Sam danced regularly when he was younger. Repetition. Yeah. Sam dansait, that would often go to that. Okay. Sam used to dance. Yeah. Would be the same as Sam danced. If it were a description, Luke had a problem. Luke had blonde hair when he was born. Luke avait. Okay. Luke had as an action, Luke a eu. So when you're in the third one, you're in mental states. A mental state, guys, as opposed to a mental action, is if the light is in a permanent position. A mental action would be a change taking place in your mind. So if you said, I realized I'd forgot to send an article to Sam I thought he would find interesting. There was a moment before me realizing, and then that happened in my sentence. So that would go in my 1, 2, 3, or in this case 4, because it's reflexive. If I said I had a burger, you're describing in that sentence you having the burger. There's a moment when you didn't have the burger and then you had the burger. If I said when Claire was a girl, she had pigtails. I mean, yes, you could say it's a description, but there's not a light going on or off in that sentence. There's nothing being done. It's describing something. So the same with the mental. If I went, Luke understood Claire. If it was during her lesson, Luke understood Claire, she's got a lovely clear voice, then there's no light going on or off. It's just describing the situation. So that means 1, 2, 3. Luc comprenait. If it were Luke understood when Claire told him why she wanted to learn French, Luc understood. There's a light going on or off. There's a mental change. So that will go to 1, 2, 3. Luc a compris. So in this case, hi, Amy. So in this case, Luc wanted, it's your choice. Whether you're saying Luc wanted, mental state, Luc voulait, or sorry, je voulais, or j'ai voulu. So Claire, your other ones are, I have eaten, I was eating, I ate a cake, I ate a cake every week when I was pregnant. Okay. The fourth one could go both ways again, but could you just have a little think about that one? All right. That's for Claire. Okay. Anybody that doesn't get this, which past tense to use, what logic language learning, email me, because this is absolutely the best thing, the single best thing you can do for your French once you've got verb tenses out the way in terms of forming them and how to use pronouns, is to which bloody past tense you use. Okay. We've got Don. So that's not. So Don, that's not bad. But Don, what do we remember? What is our little slogan? Pronouns, I call them bits, before verbs, unless before an infinitive. Goes for all of you. So if I've got let's do il a mangé. Okay, in that sentence, Don, il a and manger, il is a pronoun, a subject pronoun, it's not a verb. A and manger are verbs. So if you are dealing with a pronoun and you've correctly identified te, lovely, it's not going to be j'ai te oublié, because j'ai oublié is actually 3 words. And the verbs in j'ai oublié are a and oublié. So bits before verbs. So I forget you would be je t'oublie. Yeah. I am going to forget you. Je vais t'oublier. That's fine, because that was not a very French accent. Because you've got an infinitive and you put the te before the infinitive. I was talking to you. Je te parlais. The te has to go there because there's only one verb. I talked to you. Je t'ai parlé. Yeah. I had spoken to you. We could go there. Je t'avais parlé. It doesn't matter which tense you're in. Okay. So this is how it works, Don. In spoken French, there are largely, unless you're Macron, you want to use le passé simple to sound a bit of a dick. Largely, there are 10 spoken French tenses. 5 have an auxiliary. 5 don't. It's as simple as that. They are. Let's use il and parlait without an auxiliary. Il parlait, il parlerait, il parlera, il subjunctive qu'il parle. With an auxiliary. I can't remember if I said that the right way around. Il a parlé, il avait parlé, il aura parlé, il aurait parlé, subjunctive qu'il ait parlé. So 5 of them have an auxiliary, 5 don't. And if you follow the videos, you should get very comfortable on these really soon. This means 5 of them, you're going to stick the pronoun before the verb, the one verb, and 5 of them, you're going to stick the pronoun before both verbs. So if I said, he speaks to me, and I did the 5 versions with just one verb, il me parle, il me parlait, il me parlera, il me parlerait, il me parle, subjunctive qu'il me parle. Now listen to the 5 with an auxiliary. Il m'a parlé. It came in before both of the verbs. Il m'avait parlé. Il m'aura parlé. Il m'aurait parler. Subjunctive qu'il may parler. Okay, so when you've got two verbs, or as long as one of the verbs is in an infinitive, your pronouns will go first, Don. What you did remember nicely was I need to remember you, is besoin is the verb to need, but remember to need involves to have. So I need is I have need of. Yeah, I have need of. What did I give you? I need to remember you. Yeah, so it's going to be I need, you've given that beautifully, j'ai besoin. Remember is a reflexive verb, Don. Souvenir, it's reflexive. Can you make your second sentence set reflexive? But nice start, Don. Very good. Nina? Pour que je fasse partie du cours. But yeah, that's grand. Lovely, Nina. So Nina's got, I've had to wait, but I was enjoying myself listening to Luke. Okay. That was for Nina. Olivia? He had forgotten it. Livia, I'm not going to make you wait because you've waited already. Il avait oublié. So be very mindful, guys, when you, those of you that are doing A-level, you've obviously got a bit of a gift for French. Be very careful that you just acknowledge the following. Your gob, your mouth, your cake hole has said certain phrases, certain tenses more than others. With all the will in the world and all the comprehension of tenses in the world, il a oublié is going to drop out more than il avait oublié because you just simply won't have said it as much. So be mindful. You need, Olivia, the video called The Game, where you run through all the tenses with a pronoun, then a reflexive, then a different pronoun, then an adverb, then everything together. So email me, Olivia. You've got the email, logiclanguagelearning@gmail.com, and I will send you the videos on the game. Okay? I'm not actually on the game. Gave that up years ago. Right. Lovely. So next one for you, Olivia. Okay. I'm so happy that Luke has listened to me. I then give me, it makes me happy that Luke has listened to me because he makes me speak better French, makes me speak French better. Do the last two again. That is for Olivia. Go. YouTube, Alex. Alex, I was just about to congratulate you. J'étais sur le point de te féliciter. Nice, smooth voice, getting really nice and smooth. Good, okay? And your richness of your voice is coming in here. But what am I trying to tell you? Hyper, hyper, mega, all these words, it's like very. It goes before the adjective. Très chargé, hyper chargé. That's what I'm trying to give you, okay? Right, so this is to try and encourage smoothness, Alex. I woke up this morning. I was tired after going out last night, but because I had enjoyed myself, I didn't care. That is for Alex. Some interesting stuff there. Yep. Hi there, Amy. Amy, I would love to take part in the class. I would have loved to participate, but after arriving late, the time in the time of day. But this time, I think Luke. Hi, Kayla. Of course you can. Good. And what a brain. I like Kayla already. She's given me her bloody level. Okay. So following a short introduction, Kayla, hello, Michael. Kayla, after presenting herself, after introducing herself, decided to join us, and everybody is happy she arrived. That's for Kayla. If I am not mistaken, present tense, if I didn't make a mistake, perfect tense, passé composé, yeah. Mike has had a nice, and Mike had eaten well before. I know I could say Mike has eaten well, but that's just on purpose. Okay, that is for Mikhail, Mike. Ben, good. So Ben was given, I'm rather satisfied with the progress Ben has made, as long as he makes an effort with said accent. So Ben has just given me, je suis plutôt satisfait avec le progrès Ben a fait. That's fine if we were English. What's the missing word? Je suis plutôt satisfait. I'm talking about je. So you've got to ask yourself who's in charge of a sentence. Avec le progrès, have I mentioned a new noun? Yes, I have. I've mentioned the noun progrès. So any change of noun, especially a change of noun to then do a verb, is going to need que. I think Nina and Claire are beautiful, which I generally do. Je pense que Nina et Claire sont belles. Because A, because they've got nice faces, and B, because Nina and Claire are people. So je pense que, I think that. We don't like that in English. We suppress it. We turn it into that, or we get rid of it. So in other words, Ben, you don't forget your que. Relative pronoun. If you're changing character, you need a que. Yeah. Anybody that found that useful, please click like on the video. Good. So pour qu'il fasse un effort, so that he makes an effort, subjunctive, so that, lovely, pour qu'il fasse un effort, avec dit accent. So if you want to say said, like said text, said whatever, D-I-T, D-I-T-E, like saying D-I-T-E-S, D-I-T-S, same as in English, avec dit accent, yeah? Yeah, so don't, I like that you didn't stop, but it would be dit accent. Ben would be, after, waiting, after, now, I'd like you to see if you can, hang on, let me bring it up. And I'm going to do something what I don't normally do. I'm going to do something that I don't normally do, which is to give you a verb to look at. So this is for them, for anyone watching. So after waiting, after being patient, Ben's response was heard. Last week, Ben got arrested. He had drunk a lot of wine and he got sick. He had got, or gotten, if you're English, the wine from the shop when he got to the station. Okay. When he got to the station. That's for Ben. Okay. Get fucked. Get lost. We're going to add to that. Just to give you some relevant get expressions in French. Get, okay? Okay. And then I'm going to just push it because Ben, you have a long time to wait between being listened to. Ben gets on with Luke. They get on. Good. Oh, a sea of green. Sam. Lovely. Oh, hang on, no. Yeah, so mon étant or en mon étant. So one has got to be really, really careful when we use the word en in French. Whether we're saying en, the en that comes before an ing, or the en which is the pronoun. So if we said I got rid of, je me suis, and for the purposes of this typing wise, débarrassé is going to just be D. Yeah, just because to make life faster. So je me suis débarrassé, I got rid of. So en mettant débarrassé de, okay, people, said thing, yeah, or after, you know, having gotten rid of, or après mon être débarrassé, okay, this is more for the A-level group, or bringing them both in, so you're going to use an ABC verb with a replaced pronoun, on mon étant, yeah, I could choose to put the on there as well, débarrassé, on mon étant, yeah, okay, or après, yeah, so that's all good, that was nice, Sam, okay, good. So in other words, for the A-level group, ings, if you've got pronoun in your ing verb, if you've got a reflexive or an ABC, bully for you. It just needs to go in the right place. Okay? Lovely. Sam, your next one will be, après mettre. Careful now, careful, Sam. If you're going après mettre, okay? Après mettre, look at that. Après mettre, and if you use après mettre débarrassé, you've got to have the de afterwards. Après mettre débarrassé de something, okay? But that would be après mon être, to be strictly honest, because you haven't got rid of one. Après mon être, yeah. But the point would be avec après mettre, look après, A-P-R-E acute, E grave S. So again, this is what I was saying to Olivia, or Amy, sorry. Your mouth gets used to, I think it was Olivia. Your mouth, one of my A-level girls, your mouth will get used to saying something specific. So your mouth, it's great that your mouth likes après être, yeah? But on this occasion, I can't because I've got the reflexive. A-level guys, it's really useful you understand that. If you don't understand that, will you please logic language learning message me? All right, so next one for Ben. For Sam, Luke had given me a hand. He helped me to get through it. That is for Sam. Okay. Claire? Claire, you are going to have to open your mouth and speak loudly. I cannot hear you. I'm giving you all my energy and love, but you've got to stop. I imagine you somewhere in your beautiful house that I've seen on camera, relaxing with a glass of morning cup of tea. Open your mouth and speak, woman. It's so silent, I can barely hear you. Let's find Claire's, because I can't hear what I gave her. Bugger me. Where's it gone? I have eaten, I was eating, I ate a cake every week when I was pregnant. Right. Loud. Right. Good. So I have eaten, categorically correct, Claire. Well done. J'ai mangé. If you hear have or hear has, you're going to use the 1, 2, 3. Okay? Good. I was eating. Well done, Claire. Categorically correct. Je mangeais. Lovely. Because it's a was we're used to. I ate a cake. Good. I ate a cake. So in other words, one single past word. No clues in that text. You might go, oh, well, Luke, it could have been I ate a cake repeatedly. You can't hear it in that text. So if there's nothing else going on, Nick, an Aussie guy that I teach, calls it the default, which I like. He says just by default, if there's nothing dragging it into repetition, description, mental state, or if by default, I ate a cake, oui, j'ai mangé un gâteau. That's fine. I ate a cake every week when I was pregnant. You know, to be honest with you, one could also grammatically say that that action took place. You're referring to multiple single actions. So j'ai mangé un gâteau chaque semaine. That would be fine. Or I used to do the same thing. Je mange un gâteau. So in other words, yes, Claire. So if I now asked you to do the same thing with want, j'ai voulu, je voulais. If I asked you to do the same thing with understand, j'ai compris versus je comprenais. So in other words, I just want you to be a little bit more comfortable with was verbs. So can you do for me, Claire? I was wanting, which will sometimes be how you're going to translate I wanted, obviously, because it's single verb, but you've got repetition, description, mental state on purpose, you know, as in I used to know. Let's just say imperfect. So what's the imperfect of? No, with je, so of no, want, be, have, like, finish, and take. I would like the je imperfect of those verbs. And I would then like the 1, 2, 3 of those verbs. So I'd like the je plus the was form, and I'd like the j'ai form of those verbs. All right? Good. Hi, Jan McKinnon. Tu viens de me WhatsApper. Lovely. That's fine. There's a bit of a queue, Jan. So just to give you something to be going on with, I don't know your level, so if you could just tell me your level, that would be great. Just type it here, so that'd be great. YouTube Lee. So I realize that Luke is trying to get me to improve my accent. It's getting better, but I need to look at a few of his voice videos. Hell yeah. I'm loving the A-level group. That's good. So Jan, very quickly, then in order to send it to me, he decided to not forget me. To not remember my birthday. As weird as that is, no, he in order to send to me, he decided to not. Yeah. Personally, instead of sending it to me, he delivered it instead. That's for Jan. So where was I with my friend Lee? Good. So je me rends compte. I realize, je me rends compte. Okay. Je me suis rendu compte should be in your armory. It should be in your collection. Je me suis rendu compte. It should be in your armory. It should be. Yeah. Je me suis rendu compte. Like Mike is working on, or probably worked on, is now finished. There are some verbs that we can use in the present and some words we can use in the past and the reflexive very, very commonly. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. First off, Lee, I work bloody hard and I do this French class to help people. And I'm really tired of busting a gut when people don't work as hard back. Can you bloody open your mouth and speak loud, fella? Like, really seriously, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. It might be quiet where you are, but your mouth, are you holding the camera with your feet? You know, like, really seriously, bloody speak loudly. I can't hear you. Otherwise, I'll just ask you to ring me when it's your go. Yeah. And I mean that with all the love in the world. Every time it's too sodding quiet. So either get a new phone or you know, or I don't know, or buy a plug-in microphone, because it's a real struggle. And the point of this is other people can hear what you're saying, and it's not fair. Yeah. So, pour que je puisse améliorer. Right. So I realize that Luke is trying to get me to improve my accent. Je me rends compte de or que something. Okay. So Luke is trying to get me. Luke essaie de me faire. And that's the point. Same as we're doing with Ben and other people, get. Luke is trying to get me to speak. Luke essaie de me faire parler. So when you are using get, it's like make. Luke gets me to speak. Luke makes me speak. Luke me fait parler. So je me rends compte, or the linking does, because Luc essaie de me faire améliorer. Now, you can't say m'améliorer. Let's be very clear. Améliorer can be transitive or it can be reflexive, but the point would be this. I improve some other shit, okay? Claire washes her child, whatever, Claire grandchild. Claire lave son petit enfant. I improve, je m'améliore, because it's reflexive. I improve my French, j'améliore mon français. My French is improving, mon français s'améliore. In other words, if you're not using this verb transitively with an object, you need to use the reflexive, but don't use it unnecessarily. Now, you might go, okay, but Luke, if I broke my leg, then you'd say, je me suis cassé la jambe. And one would use the reflexive as a sort of possessive ownership instead of the object. Yes, with the body part, not with my accent, all right? So I realize that Luke is trying to get me to improve my French. Je me rends compte, j'accepte que Luc essaie de me faire améliorer mon accent. It's getting better. Ça devient mieux. Ça s'améliore. That's improving. Reflexively, ça s'améliore. Okay? But I need to look at a few of his videos. So look at, yeah, or have a look at. I meant to say have a look at, if I'm honest. I just typed it wrong. J'ai besoin de jeter un coup d'œil. Jeter un coup d'œil. Throw a knock of the eye. Yeah, that's a nice one for A-level oral people. Jeter un coup d'œil. Have a look at my jeter video, all right? Good, Ben. Lee, well done. Nina? Listen to the clarity of that voice, okay? They made a woefully bad decision leaving us as a colony, but they speak with gusto over the pond. Outre-Atlantique.
I've had to wait, but I was enjoying myself listening to Luke.
That is the volume I want from everybody so that you can all hear what their French is, which is?
J'ai eu à attendre, mais je m'amusais en écoutant à Luc.
Lovely. So two things here, three things. J'ai dû. Be careful. I have had to. Ah, the verb is to have to, not I have had. So j'ai dû rather than j'ai eu. And I know right now you're kicking yourself, all right? I enjoyed myself. I was enjoying myself would be je m'amusais. Or I enjoyed myself. Claire, listen to how I enjoyed myself. If I'm talking about it as like an action, it's just going to be my default one with the passé composé. So je me suis amélioré. Je me suis écouté. Je me suis amusé this time because it's an extra verb with the reflexive, Claire. So you might go, I thought when it was standard 1, 2, 3, yeah, but it's with the reflexive. So je me suis amusé or je m'améliorais, je m'amusais. En train d'écouter or en écoutant Luc. You're going to hate yourself, Nina. I listen to music. J'écoute la musique. I'm looking for the music. Je cherche la musique. I'm looking at the music. Je regarde la musique. Although French is riddled with a medieval level plague of pronouns, prepositions, there are a few verbs where we just don't have any. Yeah, those verbs don't have at, to, from, whatever, you know. So I'm looking at, je regarde la musique, je cherche la musique, j'écoute la musique. You don't say j'écoute à la radio, you say j'écoute la radio. I'm listening to you, je t'écoute. Yeah, okay, now you might go, yes, but to can be to you. It can, but not here. I'm listening to him, je l'écoute. If it was to listen to somebody in French, then it would be je lui écoute, which you don't say, do you? Yeah. So good, Nina, good. You might notice I'm not giving anybody any more because we're wrapping up. Good, guys. From La Belle Amy. So Amy has got what I call a case of, it's never fatal if we get there in time, of prepositionitis. It's a very encouraging disease, very encouraging. It means it's similar to what Nina's got. It means people who realize, who are going to be naturally good French speakers, that we need to shove de and a and en and e all over the bloody shop in French, but we don't stick it everywhere. Yeah. So I would like to, j'aimerais participer. Yeah. I don't need, j'aimerais à participer. Don't need it. What's a trick you can use, Amy? Say it for the present tense. I like to eat. J'aime manger. You might change that tense. Tenses are not going to ever change whether or not you use prepositions. This isn't Spanish. I don't know if you do A-level Spanish, you know, like I'm going to participate, voy a participar, like if you've got the a that comes after go. No, tenses do not change the only thing that would happen with a different tense, no, j'aimais participer, j'aimerais participer, j'avais aimé participer. No. So, yeah, so in other words, no a. But nice, clear, light voice. I like it. Lovely. So, j'aimerais participer, or j'aimerais faire partie du cours. J'aurais aimé, I would have liked to. That's lovely, but again, and that shows me that that's a definite error because you've used the a again. Yeah, so we don't need it. We don't need the a. Yeah. So something that I'm going to diagnose for you, Amy, because I can see that you're doing really well, is I want you to get into the habit of listening to dictionary infinitives. Logic Language Learning, email me, and I will send you the dictionary infinitives video. And this is where I basically say, teach yourself to play the game with, so to deal with, s'occuper de quelque chose, to allow, permettre à quelqu'un de faire quelque chose, to help, aider quelqu'un, no à faire quelque chose. And it gets you into that sort of model of which bits you use with which verbs. So that would be useful for you, okay? Also, you A-level guys, yeah, if you can get together, by all means chat to each other, get each other's details off this, whatever, you know, and if you want a joint class, because I realize pennies are tight, if you want a joint class all together doing A-level stuff, I will happily do that on a conference. Happily do that on a conference, all right? Lovely. So if you just, if you're not in the interactive group, send me a WhatsApp saying, can I be in the interactive French group, which is just literally for me saying when I'm doing a class. And then once you're in that group, just say, my name is this. If anybody else doing a WhatsApp wants to WhatsApp me this is my number. And then you can organize amongst yourselves a time and I'll try and sort it out. And we could do a nice class together that's just covering A-level, because we need to kick you up. Because the point is it's January. So you're either lower sixth or upper sixth, whatever. Now, so that shit should be down for January. Let's be honest. That's not good enough, right? But I can see that you're going to do well. Right, so I'm not giving any more out now. I'm just correcting. Olivia? I love Olivia's voice. Don't bloody push me, Lee, you twat. I've got a sea of 20 on here waiting. Don't get pushy. Bloody hell, man. I've typed and done things for you earlier. Right, listen to what I said, Olivia. I'm so happy that Luke has listened to me. Very much on purpose, and Claire will go, has is passé composé, was, were, used to, is imperfect. Now, if your brain has got into that sensation of the subjunctive, you might well have recognized that was a subjunctive because Luke is so happy. Sometimes people go, oh yes, subjunctive, take it across, go somewhere different. And that is the sensation that happens with going into the pluperfect. But it's not que Luc may, so it's not que Luc m'avait, it's je suis tellement content de que Luc may, because it is the subjunctive. Yes? Just type yay or nay if you get that, Olivia. Yeah? If you get that we're using the passé composé in the subjunctive, just type if you're still there. Is there anybody there? Just type yes or no here in the box. Don't worry about it on YouTube, or on Facebook, on WhatsApp. Oh yeah. So if you just, I think you may well have gone. So, okay, so what I'm saying is this. Okay, you need to email me and ask for logic language learning, and you need to email me and ask for the subjunctive. So do you understand that that's subjunctive? Just tell me yes or no. Were you trying to do a subjunctive or not? Right, then fine, then problem solved. Problem solved. You need to send me an email and I will send you the specific videos. Okay, so what I'm saying is this, the subjunctive is available. So because it's happy, so if I said I'm happy, Olivia is here. Want, need, doubt, fear, neutral statements or emotional are going to give you subjunctive. You'll know that from the videos. Okay, you bloody need this if you're doing A-level. What the hell are your teachers doing? All right, it's going to be subjunctive. So I am happy that Olivia is here. Instead of Olivia est là or Olivia est ici, je suis content qu'Olivia soit. Now you're going to use have or be in the subjunctive as well. There is a problem. I'm sad there's a problem. Je suis triste qu'il y ait un problème. I'm changing the conjugation of my verb for a lot of people, not for everybody, in the subjunctive. That you will learn in these videos. There are verbs in the present tense that are used as auxiliaries. Luc a mangé, Olivia est partie. So if I said I'm happy Luc has eaten or I'm happy Olivia has left, je suis content que Luc ait mangé, je suis content qu'Olivia soit partie. Subjunctive can affect the present tense when there's just the present tense, or whether the present tense is being used as an auxiliary. Okay? So you send me, we'll have a little liaise, because I'm not saying this to scaremonger, but seriously, give them a kick up the fucking arse, because if you don't understand the subjunctive by what is January, I don't know whether it's your A-level year or your AS, what was the lower six year, you need to logic language learning, email me, okay? And I will, not on this, and I will send you the video package. And then if you don't understand it after that, we'll get in touch. Okay, guys, if you are using an expression with want, need, doubt, fear, and personal sentences or emotional, it is going to be the subjunctive. Don't avoid the subjunctive and go, okay, this is something I need to learn in the future. It's not hard how we're using it. Okay, people master it beautifully. Nina masters it beautifully. Sam masters it beautifully. Lee has now got it, Great. So this is Kayla. Good. So I'll keep it. That was lovely vowels. So suite à. Well done. So Kayla has realized that following plus a thing, suite à. So following a cup of tea, Claire and I went for a walk. Suite à une tasse de thé, Claire et moi, on est parti se promener. Oui. On est parti se promener. The following week, Claire and I had a gin. La semaine suivante, the following, suivant, masculine, suivante, feminine. Or following that as an expression, suite becomes ensuite. So 3 forms of following. So Kayla's given me the right one. So suite à. Be careful, guys, that following plus a noun can be suite à, suite au with an X. Yeah, okay. Good. So well done, but just try and link it together a little bit, Kayla. Now pause. I'm loving you, Kayla, because even though you're not quite getting it, you are trying your damnedest. So we are well done, my darling, for recognizing that après être rather than après avoir, because it's a verb with être. Why though? Kayla, is it a verb d'être? If I said I'm going to use présenter. Let's use présenter for the moment rather than so if I said I presented my friend Kayla to the group, j'ai présenté. I presented her, je l'ai présenté. After presenting Kayla, après avoir présenté Kayla, or après, that's avoir. The minute I do something reflexively, Kayla, then all my verbs need to change to être. Je me suis présenté. Après m'être présenté. Après s'être présenté. Après nous être présenté. It doesn't matter what you do, bits before verbs. So reflexive verbs, I'll write one out. Je me suis lavé, I got washed. Yeah. After washing myself, après, this is so what the A-level lot need. Après m'être lavé. So if you look at that sentence, guys, okay, if you look at that sentence, okay, hi, Mariam, sorry I missed you. If you look at that sentence, après m'être lavé, or with an E on the end if you're ladies, the reflexive pronoun is being reflexive, is going before the verb to be. If I had he got washed, il s'est lavé, après s'être lavé. So you need to email me. Everybody needs to email me and ask for the videos on the stuff that they got wrong. So can you email me, Kayla, basically asking for stuff on that, the reflexive part with être. So I can't remember what I gave you, but I decided to join them. Is it? She decided to, elle a décidé de, décider takes de. So she decided, elle a décidé de. Let's see if I can find what I gave Kayla. I can't find it at the moment. Kayla. Yes, so following a short introduction, after Kayla decided to join us. So notice I deliberately, sneakily gave you decided to, which still needs elle a décidé de nous rejoindre. Some verbs just have a rut in French. Get over it. Oh, yeah, that's how it works. So, suite à une courte introduction, après s'être présenté, Kayla, or elle a décidé de nous rejoindre, and everybody's happy she arrived. This, Olivia, would be subjunctive because everybody's happy. I don't know if you study Spanish, but and is a. Y es español. Ten cuidado, be careful, okay? A. So firstly, arriver is normally an être verb, Kayla. So elle est arrivée, she arrived, normally would be être. Être in the subjunctive becomes be. I am happy that she is here. Je sois, right? So not all verbs change totally, but just have and be are very different to listen to. Other verbs sound pretty similar, but just different, okay? I know that sounds a ridiculous sentence, but you'll see what I mean when you watch the videos. So everybody is happy that she arrived. Tout le monde est content qu'elle soit arrivée, okay? So you need to email me again saying, hi, Luke, can I have the subjunctive videos package? Okay. Alex? Good, so this is nice and smooth. Je me suis réveillé ce matin. Good. Après être sorti, yes, right sounding German. Après être sorti hier soir. I have told somebody earlier today that I didn't want to hear auxiliaries. I don't want to hear them. Être is an auxiliary. It's not the main verb. Après être sorti, I'm interested in sorti. J'ai mangé, don't say. J'ai mangé, j'avais mangé, j'aurais mangé. I'm not interested in the auxiliaries vocally. Why am I being a bastard about getting you not to stress the auxiliary vocally? You're like, but Luke, we do so much grammar work on it. We talk about j'ai, we talk about j'ai, we talk about subjunctive j'ai. We do a lot of work on the auxiliaries. Then, Luke, we do work on putting the pronouns in before the auxiliaries. Je l'avais, je l'aurais. Why, Luke, are you denying us the fact of talking about them, of stressing them? Because at speed in normal French, we will not stress them. Tu vois? Oh, mais tu m'avais envoyé. Tu m'avais. So you need to get used to hearing them at the appropriate level of speed. All right. So yes, where are we? But because I had enjoyed myself, mais parce que je m'étais bien amusé. So there, for example, Kayla, the verb to enjoy yourself is s'amuser. I enjoyed myself. Je me suis amusé. I had enjoyed myself. One for Olivier that likes the plus que parfait. Je m'étais amusé. One for Don, pronoun in the same place before the verbs because there's no to for. I didn't care. Je m'en fichais, je m'en foutais. Good. I'm going to work on your smooth, Alex. Yeah, I'm going to do that again. We're going to do another voice lesson. Okay, Mike. Lovely. So nice and clear. Si je ne me... So Mike has been taught don't stress pronouns. Si je ne me trompe pas, his interest value is on trompe. Not si je ne me trompe pas. Si je ne me trompe pas. The pronouns and that stuff and the auxiliaries, they bore me. They bore me. Yeah. Now, Mike he's switched versions. So to make a mistake can be faire une erreur. So you could go, I make a mistake, je fais, versus I made, j'ai fait. Fine, fine. Those of you that are A-level, listen to me, mark my words, use compounds as much as you could. What is a compound? It means more than one thing. So in other words, instead of saying j'ai fait une erreur, say je me suis trompé. Reflexive. That's what I wanted, Mike, but I don't mind if you switched. But let me hear cleanly j'ai fait because I did ask you for that I made a mistake in the past. Lovely. Mike had eaten. So listen what he said. I wanted Mike had eaten, same as Olivia gave me. Mike has eaten. Mike a mangé. Mike avait bien mangé. I'd rather Mike avait bien mangé. I'd rather you not stress the avait quite so much. Mike avait bien mangé. Okay. Devenir, avant devenir. Before coming, lovely, lovely, lovely use of avant de plus infinitive. Sterling work, Michael. Sterling. Lovely. I know you only got to do one, but I know the point is listening to other people. We're nearly at the end. Oh my God. So this is Claire, give me the composite, the imperfect. Careful, 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 Claire. You said j'ai finissais, but the rest were great. So je savais, je prenais, je finissais. Where do we go to those of you that we've done a lot of high-end stuff today? If you're a beginner, you're very welcome in this class. If I've got, how do I work out the word? You've said, okay, Luke, you've been boring us saying was, were, used to needs to go into the imperfect. What's the imperfect? The imperfect, if you don't know, send me a request, Logic Language Learning. I'll send you the video request. No, I won't. I'll send you the video. Is the sound A or E on an EA for nous and vous on the end of either your hard sound. So if I had an A verb, danser, I danced, j'ai dansé, I was dancing, je dansais. Yeah, j'ai versus je. Spelled differently, the danser, but sounds the same. I was, and then nous dansions, vous dansiez. I was leaving, je partais, because I use the hard in the hard verb. If you don't know what hard is, you haven't lived. You need to email me, Logic Language Learning, and say, Luke, what is hard in French verbs? And I will send you the videos on soft and hard. So, for example, partir, je partais, vendre, vendais, vendions, vendais. If you've got a third group, which is stuff that just does weird things, listen to the nous. So very nicely, Claire, very nicely has gone, or whether she just did it automatically, which is great. So we finish, nous finissons. So I was finishing, je finissais. I'm going to use the nous in the present tense as my new base, and I'm going to rip off R and stick on A. But remember, I am saying je finissais, not j'ai. J'ai means it's in the 1, 2, 3. I have finished is j'ai fini. Lovely, Claire. That was all good. So what I'm saying, Claire, is you have a good command of going into the was, a good command of going to the 1, 2, 3. We just need to know when you're doing which one is which, okay? Claire, I don't want paying. I will happily give you a 15-minute mini lesson. WhatsApp me when you're free and we'll sort that out. Because you paid me in the past and we've done lots of stuff. That's all great. Honestly, I will literally give you 50. That's all it will take, a 15-minute mini lesson on me sorting that out. Mike had an issue with this and he's now the absolute king of it. He's the absolute king of knowing go to 1, 2, 3, if not 1, 2, because of those conditions. He's the absolute bloody king of it, all right? Le roi, the king. Where we get royaume for kingdom. Yeah, so Claire, you've got a nice command of was and the passive composite and the two. We just need to get you to use which one. Claire, I stand by my word. Give me a WhatsApp as soon as the class is finished or in the week, and we'll sort that out. Just let me give you that 15 minutes, yeah, or 20, whatever. But just do that, all right? Anybody that wants lessons, you're more than welcome to contact me. But just Claire has done a lot in the past, So after waiting, after being patient, Ben's response was heard. Right, so I need to go to Ben. So in other words, let me just listen to all of this and then I'll just translate it. So this, guys, this is very important for A-level, is the use of get. Very important. So many gets. There's a video on get, logic language learning if you want it. Get is not directly transferable between English and French. Get is either slang or compound, a command, a passive voice. Yeah. So I can't find what I gave Ben, but I've just discovered, like a dime bar, that I could actually, if I do Ben as a search, then I should be able to search for it and all that stuff. Where's gets? Where's gets? Let's try another one. There we go. Lowering up and down is brilliant. Now I've realized it's stupid. I've realized I can just define, like in a Word document. So after waiting, after being patient, let's listen to what he gave us. Good. So après avoir attendu, after being patient, après avoir été patient, or using that verb that I gave you. No, you skipped it. I gave you a bloody link. I gave you a bloody link and you didn't follow it. The verb is patienter. So you can say après avoir patienté. So if you're on a phone and you ring up Paris and you try and get by the absolute metal wall of barrier, which is a Parisian receptionist, unless it's lunch, in which case she just wants to go. Oui, bonjour. Oui, bonjour, c'est Monsieur Rich à l'appareil. Je peux parler avec Monsieur Martin, s'il vous plaît. Oui, qui dois-je annoncer? Who do I have to announce? Oui, whatever. Okay, vous patientez? Can you hang on? Patienter is to hang on, all right? Today's video was sponsored by Parisian receptionists. So, après avoir patienté, so I waited, j'ai attendu, or j'ai patienté. Notice it's not je me suis patienté, it's j'ai patienté. Ben's response was heard. So now we get to Ben and see how he handles the passive. Let's see. Is Ben passive? I wonder. Ben's response was heard. Ben, was your response hearing? Whoever's listening to this is really bloody useful. Not just Ben. Luke was, no. The fish was eating. The fish was eaten. Just because I've been going, was is the imperfect? Yes, it is. But in one of those, the fish is doing the eating, le poisson mange. In the other one, the fish is being eaten. That's the passive voice, all right? You don't understand that. What it means is that the person you started your sentence with isn't doing the verb. The person you're starting the sentence is having something done to them. So Ben's voice was heard. Yeah, so literally it would be la réponse de Ben. So Ben's response was été entendu, but we wouldn't go with that. So one of our tricks for using the passive voice is to say they or one heard Ben's voice. So Ben's flight was announced, passive. Yeah, le vol de Ben était annoncé, but we can also say ils ont annoncé, they've announced, or on a annoncé, one announced, Ben's flight. You might go, who's this in on? You're not telling me. Well, you're not telling me when you say Ben's response was heard either, right? If it's got Ben's response was heard by Luke, then you would make a passive sentence active. Luc a entendu, Luc a écouté la réponse de Ben. You'd swap it around, right? Last week, Ben got arrested. Let's see what you gave me there. Pause. Careful. Muscle memory, as I've been saying to Amy and people. La semaine dernière, not derrière. Derrière is my ass. It's behind. Yeah. La semaine dernière. You got me doing it. La semaine dernière. You know, I was fine. That was fine. La semaine dernière. Ben s'est arrêté. So another one. Ben got himself arrested. Another use of the passive. Se plus faire plus past. So Benjamin, you need to watch the get and the passive voice videos desperately. Yeah, desperately. So Ben got arrested. Oui, Ben était arrêté. Ben s'est fait arrêter. Okay, Ben got arrested. I don't have one. I don't have a problem if anyone else does, but I'm not tattooed. But let's say I got tattooed. Je me suis fait tatouer. Okay. He had drunk a lot of wine. Let's see if we've got that correct. Should be il avait bu beaucoup de vin. Good. Beaucoup bu. I gave you a lot of wine, so it should have been il avait bu beaucoup de vin. Don't jump out of nouns into pronouns unless I've asked you to. But he drank a lot. Il avait beaucoup bu, because Ben, you know that pronouns. Speak English. Ben, you know that adverbs come after verb number one. A-level guys, watch this. J'ai bu, je bois, je buvais, j'ai beaucoup bu, j'avais beaucoup bu. You're going to put the imperfect, you're going to put the adverb before the verb. Sorry, you're going to put the adverb after verb number one. Je comprends, j'ai compris, je comprendrai, j'avais compris. J'ai bien compris, j'avais bien compris, je comprendrai bien. So if we were saying earlier that there are 5 spoken tenses with auxiliaries and 5 spoken tenses without, 5 of those are going to have bien in the middle, 5 of those are going to have bien in the end. Let's say he spoke well. Il a bien parlé, il avait bien parlé, il aura bien parlé, il aurait bien parlé, il subjunctive qu'il ait bien parlé. Bien after verb number one, after the have bit. One verb. Il parle bien, il parlait bien, il parlera bien, il parlerait bien, subjunctive qu'il parle bien. Okay? Lovely. Just for time, I'm going to translate the rest of it. So he got sick. Il est devenu. So to get sick would be he became ill. You tried earlier. Somebody used devenir instead of get. For s'améliorer. Yeah, but that one's fine. He had gotten the wine means il avait acheté, il avait pris, il avait whatever, trouvé. So you need to decide which of your get versions you're doing. A passive verb to yourself. Something happened to yourself. So watch the get video, Ben. If you can't find it, email me. Lovely. We're almost finished. We've done really well. Those of you that didn't quite make it to the end, no problem. You can watch. Ignore the first attempt. Salut Luc, it's Jan. Oh, Jan. Okay, so I did, when I read Jan, I did think, is this perhaps an Eastern European chappie? Right. Right, what did I give you? This is why you've got a lovely, lovely, lovely deep voice, Jan. So what I need you to do is go a little bit longer and into the vowel. Let's think about this in terms of science. If you join the, are you in the A-level? Yeah, if you join the A-level group with me and we all get together, then I will give you, I mean, it'll work out nothing if you do an hour of that. So you need to, even in your lower register, fine tune where your vowel is. So U is here, U is here, is here. But that also means I need you to suppress the consonants, because what that is making you do is it's making your French a little bit shorter. All right. So let me quickly find what I gave Jan. I'm thinking of it visually before. It's not Lady Jan, it's Jan. I went to school with a Jan Boldanovsky. In order to send it to me, he decided to not deal with it. Okay, so let's have a listen. Good. So I'm liking afanda. It's a lovely A-level phrase. But basically, we could also just use pour. So if I said, I'm going to the bathroom to piss, not being disgusting, I'm deliberately giving you a level of language which is just nothing. Alors moi, je vais au shot. Go to the shitter is what you say in French. Pour pisser. If you're doing a verb in order to do something, you will use pour. Spanish will have para. Yeah. Italian will have per. Yeah. We've all got this in European languages. So in order to understand, pour comprendre. Now, afanda is fine. It's fine, but don't make it your go-to. You don't want too much afanda. You want pour. Okay. Also, can I remind you, Jan, that would be pour que. So if it were in order that I or so that I, then that would be pour que or afin que plus subjunctive. Yeah. So again, you've got both of them working differently. So in order to send it me, let's listen. Lovely. We've got a beautiful use of direct and indirect pronoun there. Afin de me l'envoyer. Yes, de me l'envoyer. So il a décidé. So with all due respect there, the a and the de sounded the same vowel. Il a décidé. I need to hear a and e. So you need to play the vowel game, which is when you say a word or a phrase. God, the people I teach hate me. J'ai pris, a, maison, ayant. My new Polish friend. I don't know if you've got Polish background with the name, like, yeah, you know, my friend Polish. Speak English, Luke, you idiot. My Polish friend, mon ami polonais. So you need to get used to thinking in vowels. Pleasure. C'est un plaisir. I like your face. J'aime bien ton visage. You've got to get used to thinking in vowels because they will then become clearer. So he decided to not do it. Il a décidé. Il a décidé to not to deal with it. Let's see what's next. I'm liking this, Jan. Please come every week. You're a butterfly just out of the cocoon. I feel great things are coming your way. We're not quite there yet, but we're going to do well. Lovely. Il a décidé de ne. Are we doing Spanish A level, Jan, as well, or have we done Spanish GCSE with tratarse de algo? Yeah. S'occuper de ABC. So it works in a similar way as in the Spanish, where you've got a reflexive verb and then a pronoun. It's been an hour and a half, a preposition and then a noun. Okay, yeah, but different. Okay, if you're using, I'm only going on a guess because you use traité, but otherwise, if you have done Spanish, let me know. Or no, you might not have done, but if you have, no. Yes, anybody that is doing Spanish A, but I think there are a couple that do both. Tratarse is il s'agit de. Like c'est trata de, it's about, would be il s'agit de. Okay. Lovely. What did I then have? So we've got the two usages of instead. One is au lieu de, lovely, but the other instead is plutôt. Plutôt, accent there. Yeah. À la place, fine. It's not wrong, or à sa place, fine. But basically, plutôt. So notice, instead plus verb, au lieu de. Instead, on own, plutôt. Instead of speaking French, I spoke in English. Au lieu de parler en anglais, j'ai parlé en français. Yeah. I spoke in English instead. J'ai parlé en anglais. Plutôt. You can use both. In French, au lieu de parler en anglais, j'ai parlé en français plutôt. Okay, you can use both. You can use both. You can use both. Okay, we've also said two things earlier. We've said plutôt can also be rather. He's rather tired. Ouais, il est plutôt fatigué. Somewhat tired, plutôt. Okay. Be mindful that we are spelling it P-L-U-T-O-T. Yeah, not plutôt, which would be earlier. Lena, I don't know which bit you mean when you asked about the grammar, my darling. So email me the question. What's that then? Good. So that's so nice, Jan. So come next week earlier, and I can really push you into those sorts of directions that you guys need to go into, which is basically ABC verbs and just being an absolute man whore everywhere. about the place with using pronouns, all right? Good. I'm lovely. Claire, je te contacterai because it's because you and I would tutor each other. I'm about to finish anyway. Lovely. Sam French. English is Luke gave me a hand. He helped me to get through it. Lovely. Luc m'a donné un coup. Luke has not given you his cul, which is his ass, because that's more than £35 an hour. Luc m'a donné un coup. Coup de main. Coup. Okay? He helped me. Il m'a aidé or il m'a aidé. So going back to Jan, I need to hear. If you've got a verb which starts with an open mouth, I need to hear. Because if you're at il m'a aidé or il m'aide, yeah, I need to hear the clarity, okay? Traverser, figuratively, so get through something figuratively or literally would be parcourir, yeah, P-A-R-C-O-U-R-I-R, which is like un parcours de golf, or je vais parcourir les textes, I'm going to go through the texts. What have you had to go through? Qu'est-ce que tu as dû subir, S-U-B-I-R, yeah? But to get is se démerder, yeah? Se débrouiller, se sortir de, se s'en sortir. So I'm getting through it. Je m'en sors. Hi, Jan, you okay? You're all right with your homework? Yeah, Lukey, I'm getting through it. Je m'en sors. I'm getting myself out of it. Yeah? Or je me débrouille. I unfog myself. So that's very common with language. Someone's going to say to you, Sam, I should hope, oh, vous avez un bon niveau de français. You've got a good level of French. Je me débrouille. Je me débrouille. Yeah? I get by, yeah. Je me démerde, yeah. Not for the A-level group. I get myself out of shit. All of these could work as a command. I've offered to help you, sort yourself out. Démerde-toi. Démerde-toi. Yeah, débrouille-toi. Débrouille-toi. Notice the command form, people who were here for the command a bit earlier, that when you're giving a command that has a pronoun, the pronoun comes at the end. So you get yourself out of it. Tu te débrouilles. Get yourself out of it, débrouille-toi. Tu te démerdes, you get yourself out of shit. Get yourself out of shit, démerde-toi. Pronouns move to the end with commands unless it's negative. Don't get yourself out of it, I want to be the one to help you. Why you'd say that? Ne te démerde pas, okay? Lovely. I think we're done. Good God, that was epic, but lovely effort from everybody. Good. So those of you that are newly here, well done. Really lovely meeting you. Can you all try and come earlier? There's another exclamation, but I don't mind an exclamation mark there because it's enthusiastic. Ça me gêne pas le point d'exclamation là parce que c'est l'enthousiaste. C'est enthousiaste. So I'm really happy that you came. Je suis hyper content, using hyper, que vous soyez tous venus. I stressed the auxiliary just to show you the soyez. Je suis hyper content que vous soyez tous venus. Okay. Lovely. Good. Lovely. So watch it back. Those are other people's homework. It's the same stuff that's going to come up. I mean, I try and bring in different stuff, different vocab bits for people who are largely grammatically comfortable. But those of you that are on the up, yeah, it's just going to be the same stuff. It's really nice. Don't think you've only got to get through certain things and then you're done. Then you're finished. I've done all the tenses. Then I've done the pronouns. Then I've done the ordering stuff and using pronouns and tenses. Then I've done ABC verbs. Then I can do ABC verbs in different tenses. I'm not saying cigarette is a sign of relaxation. It's a sign of cancer. But you understand my point, all right? So merci, Luc. Secours à quelle heure? Okay. C'est à quelle heure? Normalement, c'est la même heure chaque semaine. 20h30 heure anglaise. Yeah, 8:30 English time. All right. I'm open to tuition. And, you know, I do an A-level pack, which is basically just normally a 4 or 5 session for people that I tell them to then go away. So if you want like a little bit of a booster to go, then have that time to study, it's a lot better than turning up at the end of your A-level and being screwed. So by all means, if you want to ask mommy and daddy now, fine. Or if you want one lesson and you honestly want me to tell you honestly where I think you're at and what you need to be working on, because with all due respect, some of you, you've got lovely voices. Most of the A-level lot have got lovely voices. But if you are doing A-level, if you're not British, A-level is the high school leaving certificate that you need. then some of you for the January, be it your lower sixth, even if it's not your upper, behind. So email me. Yeah, I don't have a problem at all. All right then. You thought I'd be happier with give me what you give me, Sam. I'd be happy with anything. Lovely. I will see you guys next week. Same time, same place, same face, I'm afraid. All right, I will speak to you next time. Well done. Email me at Logic Language Learning. I'll make it here. So anybody that's got any questions, don't WhatsApp me and ask about videos. I won't respond. WhatsApp is for booking of classes with me or people I work with privately. Videos are an email sent question. It's just too much hassle to forward from WhatsApp. All right, lovely. All right, take care, guys. See you next week. If you are wanting to join us, or if you watch this video not live and you want to join us next week, just get WhatsApp. If you are new to the class next week and you're watching this video in the week, just let me know your level week. That's fine. All right. This is quite a tough one for people that watch. For people who are watching this in the week and think, "Shit, me, that was hard." This is not crazy tough, but it wasn't big enough. All right. Good. Take care.